It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show.
Hello! Yep, it's the Off Air Podcast. It is Friday, which means we're going to be voting on Team Member of the Week. I'm Liam. I have no ailments. I feel quite good. Actually, my shoulder's still dicky. It's clicky and dicky. And a small tidbit. You know how I think on Wednesday, someone asked how often we get recognised, and I said that thing about the firefighter bell.
The firefighter.
Like there was like a firefighter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I literally shit myself today. I was like so scared because I was walking down Swan Street, just like minding my own business, and a car pulled up with four guys, and a guy was like leaning out the window, and he's like, and I was like, because he shouted it so loud that I was like, oh, dude. I was like, what's happening? Like, I thought it was like there was like going to be a car accident. I was like,
That's how I feel.
and
when
then
I
he
open
said,
Insta.
and he went, the bar lift. And he did the Voldemort thing at me. And then I looked and I was like, oh. And I like waved, and they all like put their thumbs up, and then just drove off.
Do you think they drove past you, saw you when that's the guy, turned around, came back and did the bit? Or do you reckon they clocked you from far away and went, oh my God,
don't know.
no.
Did they come up from behind you?
Yeah, like
Yes,
so.
they wouldn't know you from behind. They must have driven the other way,
Yeah.
Turned
noticed you,
around.
done a Yui, and come
Dude,
back.
because it was so like loaded, and I was not ready for it. So it's just like, you know, like if it's like someone shouting at you all of a sudden, you're like, what's happening? But anyway, that's my tidbit. Ben.
No business, no ailments. Eternally reserve the right, though, of course, for business. I do have a tidbit, though. Liam's got a whole new drip.
It's great.
Collared shirt.
this, yeah.
It's pretty Jack vibe, I reckon. Jack, you'd wear a similar thing.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
funny. You just try and you guys would have caught it. I did a coffee run today. I came in, and I knew I was going to be hit with a barrage. I had the blinkers on. I didn't really comment back to anyone. I sort of divided the room. I thought half the room was complimenting me, and half the room I felt some negative energy. But I had the blinkers on. I just handed out the coffees and like got along with the workday.
I think you look great, Sarah.
Thanks.
I
Andy.
think the gag that I leaned into was that whenever someone wears something new,
Yes.
the way that
You've
Belle
got it.
reacts.
Yeah, well, Belle
Yeah,
does.
and
Belle,
he just kept yelling, Belle, say something.
well, you just don't want. Yeah,
No, it's nice.
No, well, we talk about
Even
it.
that, even the way you said that.
I don't
Whether
like.
you admit it or not, Belle, everything you say about someone's clothes comes across critically.
I actually don't
Passive-aggressive.
love you, Belle,
yeah.
but I don't like you pointing anything out. That I've done.
Because usually,
Like, if you're like, oh, you've done a video, I'm like, I instantly feel like,
because usually it's just like,
I just don't like.
new
Oh,
pants.
what's that?
Whoa.
Ben does the meme factor of he goes, new shoes, yeah.
I was the first one to catch it today. I went, new shirt, new pants, new shoes.
Yep. And I know it's literally insane for me to wear 3 new things in one hit. Like it's most
Yes.
like, we work with each other enough
Belle.
that yeah. Says
You look
Belle,
great.
who's wearing my wife's hand-me-downs.
Yeah. But that's why when people buy
Hand-me-down
all-
robe.
That's why
You
when
must
people
be a
buy
Jackson.
all new clothes. That's all I think about is like the brands and like.
But
you
you know,
go
because
when
the
you
brand
shop.
that you shop at is St. Vincent de Paul.
Yeah.
And Sheen.
Belle, you've shopped
You
at
love
You've shopped at Sheen before.
Yeah, I did once, and,
So,
and
that,
then
so
I.
like, I don't want to get the high
Yeah.
horse then. If you've
Yeah, but that was pre when I really started thinking about it.
I'm not a murderer. I murdered a guy once. You know?
Yeah, but
It's on the
the
record.
decisions we make now.
I don't know.
What I thought was interesting, and I thought this would be pointed out, is I don't know if you guys noticed the other day. I was like, "Oh, Andy, I love your pants, dude. Like, really nice pants. This is similar pants."
They
That's,
are.
that's what I said when you walked in. I said they're Andy's pants.
I
Oh, right,
copied,
isn't it?
and I copied Jack.
So
Oh, can I say I had a pair of those checkered pants many a moon ago. I wore them
did!
so much they got a hole in them and had to throw them out. But I haven't bought another pair in a while.
Take better
They're
care
cool
of your
pants. I know the ankle business chic.
I'm
And you know where I got them
not.
from? I remember getting them, and it's been mentioned a lot off air recently. I got them from Zara.
Zara's
It is
come
a
back.
business from Zara.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a Zara
So
fit that Liam's
I
wearing.
blew
This
like.
skirt is Zara.
I think I
Didn't buy it
Sheen.
new though.
The tops, Liam's wives.
Yes. These shoes are ASOS. Got them from the op shop too. This
you
holiday.
are
This
obsessed
is
with
entirely
Sheen.
Zara.
You're obsessed with Sheen.
Yes,
I
I'm
used
talking
it
about it.
once.
Yeah.
And then I realised, it's actually really bad. And then now since then, I just don't buy anything brand new
You're a
anymore.
real Sheen addict.
This is
I
wild.
so I did a big online order for Zara, and then half of it I liked, and the other half I was like, what was I thinking?
No, dude,
Like I got a lot of like
so true.
I got a lot of like like, because you see like this hunky dude, like
Yep.
with a shaved head, and it looks sick, and then you put it on, you're like, I look like a dickhead.
That's
I
why-
was wearing like
yeah.
a shirt that was like a grandma's doily. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
it was like white, but like flowers, but
A
it
little
had
bit
holes in it, and I'm
see-through.
like,
Yeah.
who do I think I am?
Seriously,
Like, as if I'm gonna pull
I
it
used
off.
to do Zara online, and I have to go in now if I'm buying anything from Zara because.
And the sizing's a little bit different to other things I find. But
yeah, for me it runs small. I have to get bigger at Zara.
And so when Sarah said, "Oh, look, it's actually easier for Zara. Just, instead of doing returns, like Iconic's easier to just take the post office. She's like, you're better off just going in there and just like returning it." But she's like, "Don't expect much," because I'd never shopped at Zara, and like apparently, like notoriously. You know, at Cotton On, they're always like, "Hi, you want to buy one?"
Oh,
like, you
yeah,
know,
no, they
and
want
like,
you to die at
General
Zara.
Pants, like, "What's going on, bro?" Like, it's like that's sick. Like, they like try and be like, "What's on this weekend, man?"
Got
Like,
tickets.
dude, let's try this one on for you. Like, any more sizing? But apparently at Zara, they just don't give you anything. They're all
I
like
what
really
Jack
hot.
Said. Jack said they want you to die.
Yeah,
Hey, mate, can I return this?
dude.
Dead.
So
I would rather you be dead right now than return
I
that.
found it so funny because that's what I got. I went there. There's the men's spot up the top, and I was like, there was one thing that I like.
Is this
I was like,
Burke Street one?
yeah,
Yeah.
And I just like wanted like a different size for a thing, and then I was like, sweet. Well, I'll just like return these like 5 things, and like so I lined up, got to the front, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna buy these like shorts, and I want to return these, please. She's like, returns, and I was like, yeah, from like an online order, and I'm like, showed him like I literally had it ready, like had it on my phone, email. He's like, oh no, I can't do that. That's a downstairs thing. And I was like, bro, you've got a computer. Like, are we not in Zara? He's like, no, it's a downstairs. So then I had to line up again downstairs. Are you seriously telling me that you don't have, like, you just scan it and like it's just like the receipt
That's why
here and
I'm big Uniqlo supremacy
God.
for most things
and
these
Uniqlo,
days
they
when
got
you
that.
can.
I hear you.
I could be wrong. I believe. I say Uniqlo like it.
No, it's okay. The potato panicolo.
But I believe they're the only ones with the tech that you just throw it in that and it just scans it, and you're like, why doesn't everyone do that?
I wanna
man?
buy so much
Dude,
stuff.
it's
It's fun.
awesome.
Uniqlo
It is
needs
awesome.
to get on board as a sponsor because I honestly think every single person in this room loves Uniqlo.
Uniqlo is it's unmatched. The quality for the price.
Why don't you?
For the same reason, I don't like any of the fast fashion
Bill,
ones.
shut
Why
up,
would I like that?
Just
You know what they do at op shops? You put a whole
the
bunch
fun.
of shit on the counter and they go, $5.
Not anymore.
great.
Unless you go to like if
Yeah,
you go to a
'cause people
Salvos
have
or a
died of
Yeah,
Vinnie's.
I did one the other day.
Oh god.
The girl, she was like 20, and she was like, I had like new pair Zara jeans, this Zara skirt, and then I had like
Bill, I
there was
like
and
op
she was
shops.
just like, yeah.
I do genuinely like op shops,
Yeah.
but it's not my identity. You know what I mean?
Also-
I don't look down on other people who don't shop at them.
Also, once I tried to do a sneak hit at Salvos because I saw a Target shirt for $10 and I'm like, I could probably get this better, like new at Target for cheaper. So the tag was basically ripped off, so I just took it off and I took it up to the counter and they're like, oh, it's no tag on this one. I'm like, oh, my bad, and they charged me $15. I was like, I mean, I get it. Like, I've done the wrong thing, but I won't have that. Thank you. I will go to Target and get this essential shirt for $7. But that's the kind of stuff I ran into. Maybe it's more like it's a lot easier there's a lot more like secondhand women's stuff traditionally.
Well,
Anyway,
that's the horrible thing. So
Yeah.
everything in op shops is all fast fashion labels. It's all
Yeah.
Uniqlo. It's all Zara. It's all H&M. It's all the same shit, and a lot of like
H&M not into.
I used to be, but absolutely not
I
anymore.
hate.
You reckon? Maybe it's better for
They
women
haven't
because
had anything good in ages.
I think I went in like 2 weeks ago because kind of when I decided to do this Zara. I like once a year I'm like I'm gonna get some new clothes.
Yep.
And I had a wander around. I was like, there is nothing here for me.
Yeah,
Like I just didn't.
And it's
Some shops
huge
just
as
aren't
well.
for people.
It
Like
feels
every
Yeah.
H&M is really big and there's just
Intimidating.
nothing in there.
it feels like a little bit above JJ's. for
But
me.
but it goes in seasons. H&M's had a few good seasons in the past, and they just haven't had anything good. Like Zara's back big time.
But Zara's
Because
pretty
they've had a few
expensive,
bad ones.
though.
Yeah.
It's pretty exy. Like
That's why I like Uniqlo.
dude, Uniqlo is like it's the good stuff, but it's like just cheap as. Anyway,
Those Airfit shirts. We haven't even finished the roll
dude.
call.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to quickly say with clothes shopping, it's been so long since I've bought new clothes. Now I'm anxious about it to the point where I really need new socks, and there's one
Dude,
type
Uniqlo-
of sock that I like. They have good socks.
dude, oh man,
The only socks that I wear nowadays, I bought 6 pairs of them probably a year ago, but they're Dickies, like kind of long cut socks. I love them. They feel great in your feet. And I'm so anxious about shopping now for clothes that the other day I went online, had them in my car, and I chickened out. I was like, nah, I don't need new socks, but I do. I've got holes in them, but I'm not super into buying clothes.
I got some new jocks the other day. Changed my life.
They're good.
Dude, I feel more comfortable in my own skin.
What brand?
Oh, well. CK Briefs.
Calvin Klein's here.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
CK Briefs.
Let's say, so we'll go around and we'll say what brand of underwear we wear. So Ben is here, and what are you? You don't have to get them out, but Tommy, he's got the Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Belle.
I think mine are Bonds.
Bonds. It's a respectable brand.
Yeah.
It's not cheap as well, Bonds.
No, but they go on sale and they go like 50% off.
Yeah, I
randomly,
always,
and that's
I always
famously
at
banned.
Coles or Woolies, I always get the half price.
Yeah, at the supermarket, and they go something like, half price for like 3 pairs, and you're like, yeah, cool.
Yep. So Belle is here. Andy, what Bories do you wear?
Levi's.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know they did. I thought they just did jeans.
Yeah.
Tina, don't go to HR, but if you feel comfortable asking,
Okay,
answering.
what? You asked me without.
You
Yeah, you
What,
live your
I'm a
life
man?
you live your life on the radio. Tina doesn't do that.
True.
You don't have to, Tina. Yeah.
No, I'm a Bonds gal.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good. Is Australian?
Yeah.
Bonds? No, used to be sold overseas.
Yeah.
Started
like all the
yeah.
good
As in,
ones,
I believe they moved manufacturing overseas.
Oh, but still,
I believe so.
administered here.
Like Mambo, the farting dog.
Yep.
Oh, the Big W Special.
World industry, etc. Go on.
Industry. Scudder.
Yeah, present. I'm with Ben. Tommy Hilfigers all the way.
Yep, the Tommies. Yep. And Jack.
Present. I'm currently wearing Slouch, which is a, I think a local company. We got sent some on my old radio show they used to work at.
Yeah.
They just sent us a bunch of pajamas and underwear, and they were amazing.
Anyone done the Step one? They advertise a lot.
Oh, the
Step
Bamboo.
one. Bamboo, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they look all right, the Step one. I've never tried. Uniqlo also do jocks, just haven't. I'm sure they're good, but I
haven't tried them either,
Haven't
no.
tried. Haven't tried. Yeah. So, team member of the week. So is that we got through everything? There was no other business.
think that's
No
all
one wanted
good.
to talk
That's
about
pretty much
undergarments or shopping or.
You talked about General Pants just before. Have you
Yeah.
ever been cornered in the change room at General Pants?
Yeah.
They just start throwing shit
Dude,
over
it's
the wall.
crazy.
I found some more stuff for you.
Yeah, it's
Here
like
you go.
grenades
Try
in
this
the
on
wall.
there.
And
Look
they
at
always
one t-shirt.
they tell you look good and then you believe them and buy. I am not a General Pants guy anymore. I was for a long time because Flex doesn't work anymore. But Ben and I had a black card. Yeah. So it was good. It was like I shopped there purely because I was like, well, we get like mad discount there, so like why would you shop anywhere else kind of thing.
The other day when I was talking about buying those socks, I actually had a look online at General Pants because I knew that we got sent a voucher because they've now
Because they got rid of
the
they were like,
VIP card.
we're not doing the
They-
cards anymore, but here's one
yeah,
more voucher.
They
Like,
emailed us and like, hey, sorry, cancelling the cards, but here's one last 30% off voucher. And I was like, I'm going to use that. And then I searched my emails, found it, expired exactly
oh shit.
365 days ago when I checked.
Oh right. Oh, so it's one.
Well-
so it's a little further out than you. Yeah.
It was 12 months out, but I just found it
That's funny.
ironic that it was
I think
exactly
we've
12
spoken
months.
about this many times as well, but the black card sounds cool, and it was like actually a nice
Yeah.
card, but it was the worst because you would be like, you would check out and you'd be like, oh, and I've got this, and they would look at you like you either A, made it, or you were like an insane person.
Well, they'd always go,
what's that?
They'd
And
always
they're
go,
like,
what do you do?
yeah, and they put it
I've
under a
never
light, and they're
heard of
like,
it.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
they'll like pass it around to like 3 people in the store. They're like, bro, let's have a look at, just gonna chuck these digits in. I don't know, man. I might have to get someone else. And then you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm just trying to buy some jeans here. And then, yeah, they'll go like up the chain and someone will come out and go, oh, yeah, they've seen one once before. And,
Yeah.
To Mr.
But yeah, you would
Pants.
always have to explain like, yeah, I'm on the radio.
Let's get into this.
It's the team member of the week. It'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
We are going first initials on the wheel today. Just our first initial.
Dang.
Is there any double up?
No one doubles. No one
No,
shares.
there's
Oh,
no
hey-
double ups.
Well, Jack and I do.
There's B and B.
No, there isn't any
He's
double
made
ups.
it an I, probably.
Or S for Sibelius.
Foothini.
What about S for Scudder?
I will be voting.
Voting.
Votini.
Voting.
Voting's voting.
Kill
Go
me.
ahead, voting.
I'm going to be voting for Andy this week. It's been like a bit hectic on the phone. It's been a bit of a week. We've had spirals.
It has been.
We've spiraled.
We've taken about 1,000 calls this week.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got through it.
What?
Just doing your job. Ben was thinking it. I was saying it.
Absolutely.
That's fine. We did our
you've
job
done
well,
great. You've done
and
great.
we spiraled together, and
And then we got mithered today by Liam. He's like, you lost track of one call that we recorded.
literally, like the audacity. I wasn't going to start that.
Well,
It was a great call.
it was a great call. So we, at the moment, I think we've explained this. We're getting so many good calls, which is great. The guys doing a great job. That they spill over into. So in the songs, like Ben, myself, and Belle are just recording calls that are being thrown over to us by Tina and Andy.
Because you might, as an example, you might get, say, 20 calls for a bit. You take 6 of the best ones on air, but there might be 4 left over that you just didn't get time
That's
to
still
get
really
to.
good.
Still great callers. So then during the song, you just record those.
Yeah, and so, but there needs to be a mother list because there is no system in place.
Well, the system as it currently stands, which has been working fine, but Andy will go back through the week of recordings and cut them all together for second chance.
And there was just a banger that popped into my head today. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, we haven't aired this one, which you guys will hear soon, about a body being buried under a house, which is like a really good call, really. And everyone in the room had forgotten about it. So it's one of those things that if we had like a mother list system or... I don't know.
We've got one more week, then we've got 2 weeks of break. After we get through this week, I'm on it.
Sweet, Andy. That'd be great. Now, if you could make that list, that'd be
We
good.
said I will do it because in the studio while recording,
No, Andy's
I
got
will
it.
just log the name
Leave with it.
and
Well,
the
Andy's got
story.
it. Andy's got it.
In the
You've got
phone.
enough on your plate, Bill. Andy will do it. when
I
we're
reckon
back.
the second fail-proof, though, should be the next day. So I don't care who it is. Could be me. Could be anybody. The
Me.
next day, come into the studio and physically go back through and edit them and get them ready for air.
Yeah.
There could be a mother list and a brother list system.
What about a father list?
That would be a
We've got a
good...
cousin list.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I like
We could
that.
have a
Yeah.
list, yeah.
Like adjacent stories.
Andy. I have no choice but to self-vote this week.
What have we done to you?
Oh, he's just upset about...
It's my
folk behaviour.
it's my rightful it's my rightful. Oh, you would know a lot about folk behaviour, wouldn't you, Tina? It's my right for being the rightful should have won topic tennis.
That's fair.
I don't think I've performed the best this week in this room, but you all cheated me out of topic tennis, which I will never play again. And the Alpha Squad was split on whether I was righteous in boycotting.
It's
a lot
short
of people
memories.
are supporting me.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't, and that's fine.
I don't remember actually what happened.
It's the Australian Idol guy, and everyone didn't
Ben-
believe me.
Ben
Except you, to
McKenzie.
be fair.
Yeah.
Except you, to be fair. So honourable
No,
mention
I
to you.
backed Andy.
Honourable
Yeah,
mention to
thank
you, Bill. Bit of
I heard
honour.
less harumphing from Belle when she lost the Adelaide suburbs one.
The
Well, it
sad
was
thing
me.
is that I don't harump, but that's the gag. Same as
Don't let him
she
do the
does an
gag.
accent,
This
and
is-
she loves Sheen. It's just I just sit here and I get hate.
That's harumphy.
What you're doing now is
I know, I know, but I have to point it out.
Famous for
Chebble.
Far out.
Shy Boss, go for it.
Yeah, no, I want to give my vote this week to Jack because
God bless.
you did a really, really well-constructed email and plan for the
yes.
podcast
Yeah.
Not my job.
for the break. No, but it's
you did make our life easier
It's
this
something
week.
we have
Yeah.
never had before.
Oh, okay, cool.
and, it was really nice.
It was nice. Doing his job, but it was nice.
Yeah, but it was like this. He'd already thought of. Okay, well, these will be the.
I was
best
telling you
of,
what was
these will be
happening
this.
instead
Yeah,
of
it was great.
suggesting.
I think
Do you,
Andy's
do you think when we recorded all those best of breaks today, I was just making it up as we went along?
It would have been
No,
funny
no,
if
no,
you
no.
were.
I'm saying for the
It'd be a
podcast,
great
like
bit.
for the podcast.
Hey, I've got this plan. Thank you, Bill.
I've chosen hate today, and I don't know why. Jack good as you.
Just today.
Ben. B for Ben.
What's the current tally?
Me 2, Jack 1.
I'll give an honourable mention to Liam for remembering about that awesome caller that we almost forgot about.
Didn't even have a mother list, just off the top of my dome.
I do love that about Liam. He's got a really good memory for things, and I have a horrible memory, so I would never have remembered that.
They
in a
call me
million
the
years.
Elephant Man. It's not because I'm really ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I am going to downvote this week. Whoa! I will downvote Andy.
Force it.
Back a bit.
He's a lot of harumphing around topic tennis.
Well,
and-
wait, hang on. Last night you were like, wasn't me, Sarah? Like, you thought it was righteous.
It was a real.
And-
it was on the
Voted
fence.
against you.
And
Yeah, you regretted it.
you edited Second Chance Talkback, and you were like, "Yep, got them all." And then
I did not say I've got them all.
You
I
did
said,
say you had them all.
uh-uh,
You did.
uh-uh.
We said, did you edit it? And you said, yeah. And we said, how many was there? And you said, and I said, was there about 11 and there were 6 good ones? And you were like, yeah. And then Liam was like, what about that one? And then you were like you hadn't heard it.
It's outrageous.
So that's a downvote, sir.
No, I can't.
Well, once we get the mother list going, after we're back from survey break.
I don't think you've ever downvoted me.
Can we all take a moment to look at the rain outside?
yeah,
It's going
yellow rain.
completely on the side.
If you rewind 15 seconds, you might hear me in the background going, "Oh, it's raining."
Yeah, but the rain is like going like completely horizontal. It's raining sideways.
What I will say is I don't think anybody listening to this cares about the rain that we can see.
I'm flabbergasted.
describing it. Unlike Jack that said, "Whoa, it's raining." I was like, "Hey, there's rain outside that's going
And
like
Andy's
horizontal."
about to go off chops, and we're talking about the rain.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about last night twice where Ben was on his phone when the song finished and we should have started talking, but he wasn't listening. But
if you get back and check the tapes, there was no silent pauses.
There was so.
One of them there was.
So we can actually go back and check the tapes if you want. Why don't we check the videotapes? Because they're pretty damning as well.
I reckon there was more bung callers than
on-air bung callers or off-air bung callers?
Off-air bung callers.
Well, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
There were 2 that had
you gotta
GG
upvote.
on them that were bad. I
I don't know why you're downvoting me, not Tina.
How was that fella? There was a fella
Probably wasn't.
who called through that. Bill made a good point. We should have heavily censored it and put it in the pod because it was. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah, it was a GG, and it was potentially the worst call we've ever had.
It kind of made me
disagree.
sad.
What guy?
I thought that was funny.
The
I thought it
guy,
was really funny. He just delivered it wrong.
Yeah.
It was a story, have you seen your mum in the nude or something like
Have
that?
you seen too much of your mum?
No, I
that was-
wasn't going to put it on, but Jack cracked up when I
I loved
explained
it.
what
That's
the
a
story
bit on me.
was.
He was saying to Tina, and this is, I'll bleep this, 21:30, because this is exactly how Andy's described it. He goes, this guy on the phone said that he walked on his mum. And I went, hilarious, get it on.
Yeah, but you can't. That's not a way to judge if it should be on air or not.
You could have reacted better.
Listen, it
His
wasn't.
vibe was.
It wasn't on air. It wasn't on air. It was off air. So what if it was the best thing ever? And if it wasn't, who cares?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
took.
it does-
We
it
were
does.
like,
It's
we
off air,
don't
it's
know.
off
There was
air.
also, but there was
Off air's
also another
off
one that said GG, and she was like, "This is it," and it was like, we all just sat there and went, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, great.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
great
right,
explanation.
All right then, Bill. You spent.
Sometimes
you
they're
spent.
better off air.
You
too.
spent
You know
years and
that.
years
I do
putting
know that.
shit calls through to Ben and Liam.
Choose
Sorry
hate.
that I was doing it all by myself while doing everything else.
Choose
This one's
hate.
getting heated.
I don't like the tone of this podcast.
Yeah, neither. I'm scared, Scudder. I don't feel
happened?
safe.
Well, Ben
Me
started
too.
it by
Me too.
downvoting me.
Let's restart the fight.
I'm
Also, can I just say, I think everyone needs to just have a little chill pill because this is very much like 7 people just saying their own thing in a room at the moment. There's about 4 or 5 times
Liam.
like no one is talking
That's
to
the
each other. It was like, no, there's people like, it's raining sideways. I was downvoted. What's happening? Smoking bongs. I don't know. Anyway, I shop at Zara.
You voting, Liam? You voting?
I'm voting, and some may say doing their job, but there was 2 things this week that I just thought, yeah. And a HM to Scud. There's been a few fun skits, and they're just really like, I don't know. I know I say this a lot, but you just really bring things to life on a whole nother
If I
level.
had $1 for every time Liam has said that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's because we work together a lot.
If I had a vote for every time Liam said it, it's only ever an HM.
Keep the trophy at your house. Yeah.
But my my nod this week goes to Tina. Because I feel like Tina, there's a few like odds and stuff you've missed because I feel like you've been out a lot working hard on getting said calls, and there has been some just like more good calls than I can count this week. So, and you're a big part of that. And
That's not what I just heard.
More calls than Andy could count off.
Huh?
Were the calls this week shit or good?
Well, I never said they were bad, sir.
I'm just confused.
Well, you're getting mixed feedback, but I, you know.
Anyway,
in,
thank
the,
you.
in the privacy of the studio, you do.
Scudder.
I'll keep it quick. I had the most fun in a long time on Tuesday night.
Nice.
When we played Band Hero, and thank you to Jack for setting that up for us, so you get my vote.
Nice one.
Thanks, dude.
I bought it, but that's okay.
Shit, that's right.
Choose hate.
Even Scudder's positive vote brought out some hate.
We can't turn this around. It's negative
Jack,
all the way.
Jack.
I'd like to give an honourable mention to the coffee consortium that we've got going on at the moment. I feel like it's in swing. Like,
We're
it's
getting well caffeinated.
Ben, Lee, and Bell, Scudder, and I feel like we're doing well.
Yeah, I've got to opt out of it now.
Why?
It's too expensive.
What? It's like 25
I can't
bucks.
do it. Yeah,
Once a week.
I can't.
That's how much you would buy a coffee for every day anyway.
Yeah, but I stopped before this started. I wasn't buying any
All right,
coffee.
well,
that
Bill's
wasn't
out.
doing anything. I need to stop.
That's fine.
Honourable
Yeah.
mention to Liam for today for the first time getting my coffee order right. Congratulations, sir.
I've learned my mistake.
But even though there was a lot of harumphing, I will be giving my vote this week to Belle. Not only was she the first person to get my coffee order right, because when Ben got it, he went the other way. So instead of getting me a long black with a dash of milk, he just got me a long black.
What's the difference? Sorry. What's
One
the
has
difference?
milk in it.
It's milk.
Just dash.
Hang on, so I got you a long black with a dash of milk.
No, you got me a long black. Liam
Right.
got me an iced long black with a dash of milk, but my order is a long black with a dash of milk.
I don't know the difference. I don't understand it. I don't understand. One's got no milk.
Yeah.
But he's saying a dash of milk.
Yeah, but you got me just a long black without a dash of milk.
I said dash of milk's the lady.
The spawn of Ines is done you wrong there.
That's on her.
But also, my favourite animal is Belle on the vocals in Band Hero. It was so fun. It was amazing. Belle made me so happy that night. It was absolutely brilliant. So well done.
It was
God bless
very
you.
fun.
Yeah.
So Andy 1, Bell 1, Tina 1, Jack 2. Team member of the week.
Team member of the week. Well done, Jack. Good stuff, mate. Of course, you do have the obligatory 30 seconds to thank your friends, family, whoever you see fit, and no one can interrupt you. If you are interrupted, you do have to start again.
I'd like to thank Mum, obviously. Hi, Mum. The podcast is almost over. Thank you to everyone in this room for choosing hate today. It was quite entertaining. Big shout out to Royal Kludge for my new keyboard that I've just received, which is a real brand name that I didn't know what was a thing. So everyone in this room is invited to see my new keyboard that I have bought. Thank you so much for the votes. It's been a great week. God bless you all.
Oh, God.